Welcome to Mission Driven Founders, where we spotlight passionate entrepreneurs behind indie beauty and wellness brands making a real impact. Subscribe, hit the bell for updates, and share this video with your health conscious friends. Today, we're excited to introduce Lizzie and Alex, founders of Lizush. Their journey into the skincare industry was sparked by a shared passion for the healing power of essential oils and herbal infusions. In this interview, they'll take us behind the scenes of their journey, sharing how they turned their passion into a thriving business while staying true to their values of wellness and sustainability. Now, let's dive into their inspiring story and explore how Lizush is making a meaningful impact in the world with their offerings. Lizzie and Alex, thank you so much for joining us today.
It's a pleasure.
Can you share the story behind the inception of your brand? What inspired you to start this journey, and how does it align with your personal values and mission?
So I started 11 years ago. I couldn't find any good soap, natural soap for my skin. And I had a very sensitive skin, dry skin. And a friend recommended me to try like organic, natural, handmade of other people product. And I couldn't find anything that I liked. So I said, okay, I will give it a try. I will try it myself. I will make it myself, and let's see, if it's going to be a good product. And it took me a while to find good raw materials and things that I like. And I started with only soaps, and today we have, I think, I don't know how many products
400
have.
SKUs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who counts?
So we started in Liz's kitchen, and she started on her own and then mixing and on her hob and making different soaps and basically just for yourself.
Yeah.
And then a friend asked, oh, that smells nice, can I have a soap? And that's how you really started. And then someone recommended, oh, there's a platform called Etsy.
I didn't know what is Etsy.
Why
That's
don't you
first
try?
time.
And then someone from there asked for bath bomb, and then that's how it really grew. I joined a couple of years after that. Came to the States, we became friends first. Lizzie said, come and help. I said, nah, it's okay, you're doing well. And then we've been together now for 9 years. And we have grown a lot from sitting in the kitchen. Today we're in our warehouse. We have 17 employees. We still make everything ourselves, only women. And we love that. And we really have great employees and from all walks of life. And today it's a business, something that started in a small kitchen until Lizzie's husband kicked us out because we were too many. My husband always said it looked like a drug factory because there's powders everywhere. And I come home smelling and full of like white powder everywhere. So we definitely needed a warehouse. So now we're on our third or fourth warehouse. We've grown and moved and changed. But one thing hasn't changed is the idea of making it ourselves, the idea of really keeping to being natural and handmade. As you can hear, we're both not American. And in Europe, they're very strict about when you write natural on your product. Here, they're a little bit more loose. If you see a shampoo that's this big in a big container and it says natural on it, it cannot be natural.
And the first ingredient is water.
Yeah. So water and oil don't mix without chemicals. So our products are small. They are full of goodness. They're not full of water. We're really trying to shy away from plastic, and definitely no preservatives, no chemicals at all in our product. And that was important from the first soap that Lizzie started in her little frying pan in the kitchen until today. We really have over 400 different products.
And here and there, we are asked to do something with water, with preservative,
with fragrance.
And we said, no, we're not going to take the risk.
Yeah.
It's unhealthy.
So we stick to that.
I love how you stick to your values and the products, the integrity of the product. Plus, they smell so good with the essential oils and the herbal infusions that you make. I've tried, I think, all of your SKUs, maybe not all, but most of them. And I adore your products. They are amazing. They really are. So, your brand is known for its commitment to sustainability and using ethical ingredients. Could you walk us through your product development process and how you ensure that every ingredient and packaging choice that you make supports your mission?
So it's a long, long, long process. I think to come up with only one SKU, it takes a year.
So the difference between us and a lot of other bath and body product is that we don't only make all the products, but we kit special gift sets. So when Lizzie says it takes us a year, it's not to come up with a lip balm. That takes longer. But to come up with a new set, with a new kit, coming up to Christmas, we try and bring new sets in. Coming up to Mother's Day, we always try and bring something new with the same product. We add products as well. So to come up with a new box takes us a year. And to come up with a new product sometimes takes longer because we like to find ingredients from the US. We don't import any of our ingredients. We're very ethically moral. So if we have to use beeswax, it would only be like a beeswax that's friendly, that's sustainable, that is local. We hate all these ships and planes that are coming from all over the world, bringing acai berries, and then they say, oh, it's very healthy. No, it's not healthy. It's healthy when you eat it in Brazil on the tree, but it's not healthy in the US in a shop made into powder. So it's the same like that with everything. You can buy almond oil here, or you can buy almond oil that's coming from China. It's not the same quality. So for us, that takes a long time to find the suppliers that aren't from overseas, that are at a reasonable price, that are ethically growing whatever we need them to grow. If it's the colored micas, if it's the scents, you can get essential oils from anywhere and everywhere. And a lot of companies also mix essential oils and fragrance. And for us, it's important that it's pure essential oils and not mixed with the fragrance to make it smell stronger or longer, or because once it has fragrances, it's not natural anymore.
And I love how thoughtful your gift boxes are. You have a gift box for every person, every age, every gender, and every moment in life. I love that. Like the mom, the new mom, the Mother's Day, the Christmas, and then, for like the special edition for the cancer awareness. I love everything that you guys do. It's really special. You guys really, yeah, amazing. So I already said a few people that can benefit, but who can benefit the most from your products? And how does your brand aim to serve or connect with those individuals? Because I think you have a big range of people that you cater to, right?
Definitely.
So definitely women. We do have men sets, but we found out that the women are more, willing to spend and willing to try new products. And we have teens new gifts, and we have babies organic. So teens organic and baby organics are good, addition to our.
So I think the team
audience.
came up when my daughter and her girlfriends started buying. She's 18 now, but a few years ago they started buying cosmetics and creams and lip balms in the Dollar Tree, and I was like, no, you can't put that on your skin. And that's when we really started to think about that, teens. Women our age, because we're 20, think, they have their regime, they like their product. If their mothers use Nivea, then they'll use Nivea. If their mothers use L'Oreal, then they will use, there is that kind of regime. But for the young girls, they care, they see it on TikTok, they want lip balm, they want this, they want that, and they haven't got the money at 12 or 11 or 10, and they go up and buy the cheap and I'm not dissing Dollar Tree, but things like that, it can't be anything good for them. So our idea was to get the girls to try good products, organic products,
And affordable
healthy,
prices.
natural, at very affordable prices. So not $1, but not much more than $1. And we also did with the teens, once we came up with the products, that took a while. We have the gift boxes. We also have the subscriptions. So we found that a lot of moms love the idea of either boxing every 3 or 4 months, or every month we have like this new teen thing that's a product of the month. And it's so affordable. It's less than $15 a month. They get a product that's worth at least $30. They get it every month to the post, every month a different product, and they seem to love that. We're trying to get them used to using natural. You don't need to smother your face. You don't need to put those sheets of God knows what's in them on your face for clay, for masks.
A lot of alcohol. Yeah.
You just use natural. You can read the ingredients and even mix it at home, you know, like just to teach the teens, to try and educate the girls and boys to use natural products, not to go for the cheapest or the first thing that they see on TikTok. You know, not everything you see on TikTok is real. So that was our, like, I think we did that like 3 years ago, and it's been very, very successful. And like Lizzie said, like most of our customers are women between the age of 25 and 65. You know, that's the people that want to gift their friends, that are looking for new stuff. There is awareness about using natural. There is awareness about, let's think about the planet. Let's avoid plastic. We don't need these big gift sets that are full of cellophane and full of fillers and foam and those peanuts and shredded paper that people make paper to shred in order for it to be pretty. No, let's just have a box of products. We don't need all this big satin bows and things. So that's where we really try and educate our customers, other customers. I mean, it's hard, but we do pretty well. We love doing,
and customers are coming back.
Yeah.
So I think
so we're doing well with
at least 70-80% are coming back. So
we have a lot of return customers, and we hope, you know, eventually to grow and educate and show people that it can be done without spending a fortune, by using the product, and of course gifting them. You know, now we're talking about November, December. This is the time.
I think your gifts are just fabulous because you're educating, you are giving a beautiful gift. The part that I love is that you can even personalize your boxes. So you can write the name, you can write a message, and I love how you like literally have the name on the box. So it's very, very personalized, customized to the client's wishes. I love that. And I think it's amazing, especially the education piece, because teaching our kids from a young age what is natural, what ingredients are safe, what they can use on their bodies is so important.
And we have to read the ingredients.
And we do it with food. I mean, food has picked up. We do it with food. A lot of younger people, I mean, we're in California, so it's very done here. They talk about it in school. There's a lot of education and awareness about food. But if you're doing it for food, why aren't you doing it for your topicals? It's still touching your skin. It's still going into your body. You know, why? When you rub cream on your child, it's still going into your hands. So you're using natural, but your child isn't. So that's when we started with the baby set. You know, like, it's okay that you're using all natural, but then you're putting different things on your baby and rubbing it in. It's still going into your body. So it is important to have the awareness about bath and body products. Don't sit in a bath with a bath bomb that has rubbish in it, because you're sitting in it. It's coming into your body. But then you're sitting there drinking your shake and thinking you're all healthy. Like, it has to come together.
Exactly. It's what you feed your body inside and out. I
Right.
completely
Exactly.
agree.
Yeah.
So tell us about a challenge you faced in building your brand and how you overcame it. What lessons did you learn that you'd like to share with other aspiring founders?
I think shipping is our biggest challenge. Coming up with our most of our products are from glass, so to protect it, you need to be very careful while shipping. So to find the right box that it will be thick and
Safe and
safe.
still look pretty and
Yeah.
not
So the
just
combination took us a while to find the right
yeah. And the
right box
price
and
and the price, because we
price of
try
shipping.
and give all our customers free shipping or very, very low shipping. And we try, and we haven't brought our prices up in years.
Years.
And yet the shipping is always getting more expensive. So we're switching. We do USPS, then we do FedEx, then we do UPS, then we do DHL. Like we're constantly looking at different things and who will look after our product, because we take care so much of making the box so it sits, or all the products sit inside the box well, but not full of bubble and plastic and everything. So when someone opens the box and sees it, it's not just a pile of plastic. But then if UPS just throws the boxes around, or FedEx crushes them, or like, we get very little, but we do get damage reports, and it's just heartbreaking when someone gets a gift and the oil is broken.
And we always ship again for free. We don't
Yeah.
ask for anything, but we always think what we can do better
to make it
to make it
avoid
better.
this, to avoid the shipping. So I think that's and it's something that isn't in our control. I think we're both a little bit control freaks. So I think shipping is the one thing. I mean, we can wrap, we can look after, we have great customer service. We do our best, like to buy the thicker glass and to buy like things that will protect. But when it's out of our control and we don't hand deliver each box, and UPS has left it out in the rain for 3 days, like things like that, it breaks our heart, because we work so hard and we know the package left here in perfect condition. And then it gets to New York 3 days later or 4 days later, and it's a smashed up, crushed up box. It's annoying. And I think
luckily enough,
it
it
doesn't happen a
happen
lot. But when it does happen, it's
it's our baby.
It's heartbreaking. I hope all these carriers are watching this because they should implement a system or something, because for small businesses, it takes a huge toll. You try to give your customer, like you said, you replace the box and all that, but that's a huge expense for a small business. So, we need the support of these huge carriers, which are big companies, and create awareness with them and their employees that these boxes are fragile, and take care of them. And you're dealing with people. It's not just a package, right? It's people that are waiting for a gift, a special gift, something. So I agree that's a big challenge, and I think most business owners face this challenge, especially the small businesses, right?
Yeah. And the prices, I mean, they keep putting up the prices, all the carriers, all the shipping. And it's not only for when we ship the gift, it's also when we accept all our raw materials. Not everything is made within Pleasanton, within California, like things do come from across the US. So even things like that, the shipping, I think that's our biggest challenge. Also price wise, you asked, like, for other businesses, I'm sure everyone feels it, and there's only so much. And like I said, we haven't put our prices up for the customers for years. But those things are something that is very difficult for us.
It is, because you take on this cost if you're not increasing your prices, and everything has been going up since the pandemic, the raw materials and the shipping costs and just everything. Cost of everything is up, right? Packaging. And you're trying to keep your price the same for your customers. That's because you are considerate and you respect your customers, but it's hard. It takes a toll on the small business. I agree. And let's talk about the giving back chain, where brands and consumers unite to support the planet and community. How does your brand give back? And if you have any awards or certifications or causes you support, can you share that with us?
Yes, we have, as you said before, the breast cancer box that we came up with. It's it's near to both of us, and again, women our age. That's, unfortunately, the way of life that we lived until we went natural, until when we grew up wasn't this way. So more and more of our circle of friends, unfortunately, is experiencing that. So that's just something that is close to our heart. So not only when you buy the cancer box or the breast cancer awareness box, do we give back 40% of each of those boxes to cancer research here in the Bay Area. But also generally in our business, we give 10% back. We also have an option for people to plant a tree, which is something else that we agree, because our boxes are made from cardboard, which is made from paper, which is made from trees. So we think, if everyone just gives $1 on each gift that they, and it's sort of a roundup. So if the gift is $7.50, they can round up to $8, and all those roundups goes towards a foundation that's called Plant a Tree. And we sort of feel that that's where we sort of like at least one-to-one give back to things that are important to us. But apart from actually giving that way, we do a lot of work in our community with hiring people with special needs. We have a team that comes in for Christmas to help with the shipping and everything from the local schools. And so we have like teenagers and vets and like lots of different people. And I think that is important to both of us, to carry on empowering women from all walks of life. It doesn't matter if you're a single mom and you can only work 4 hours a day and then your kid's ill half of the time. It's fine. Like, we will give you the space to come and work as flexible as you need to be. If you're a little bit older, if you're looking after someone that's older, then that's a place. Come and work with us. We'll be flexible. And I think for us to give back to the community in that way, to let people, it's not a 9-to-5 job. It's not don't have to sit in front of the computer all day or stand in a big warehouse where you can't sit. Someone once told me she works in a warehouse. She's not allowed to sit at all. She's a larger woman, hard for her to stand, hard for all of us to stand 8 hours a day and work. Like, it's okay to sit. You can do your job sitting or standing. We'll find you something to do. So I think for us, that was very important to show that actually everyone can work, everyone can be strong, can support their family or help support their family. So we love doing that. Of course, we give back we've just done a big give back to a woman that is doing kits for people that are going through chemotherapy in her local hospital. They write to us, they say, would we donate? We always donate
a lot,
all the time. Like, for us, it's easy. For her, I think she did 130 little bags with a lip balm and a shower steam and a pair of socks and a woolly hat that she has the women in her community knit and things like that. For us, it's such a pleasure to have people reach out and ask for things like that, or fundraisers that they do. All the local scouts, all the local churches, synagogues, they all reach out. They, like, especially in our Bay Area community, they always ask. We never say no. Like, it's always like, oh, we can't do 10,000, but we can help you with a couple of hundred, or things like that. For all the fundraisers, all the sports groups, all the moms, it's lovely, and we feel great when someone like writes to us and says, hey, I got your lip balm in a fundraiser, like, I love the product, where can I buy it, or how can I buy it? So for us, that's always a lovely call or email or chat. Or It's
That's
always fun.
huge. That is really, really huge, especially for a small business, women owned. I think the the women owned, like you guys are women, and there's a huge heart, there's a huge maternal instinct, and you want to help as much as you can, and you go, above and beyond for your community, for people that need to work, even if it's a few hours a day. That's huge. What you guys are doing is huge, and congratulations on this beautiful work. And I want to thank you, Lizzie and Alex, for sharing your inspiring story and for all the work that you do to create a more sustainable and conscious world. And to everyone watching, remember that every choice we make can shape the future. So let's choose wisely, live mindfully, and support those who are making a difference, like our dear friends Lizzie and Alex. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.